My name's Kevin Anthony Foote. I've lived in Stokey since 1972. I've lived in I've moved away, but I've moved back here since '87, so I've lived there ever since. I was born in Leeds.
Leeds. How was Leeds? You remember anything about Leeds?
Yeah, I do. Remember growing up there, little kid, normal, average childhood. Yeah. Yeah, I went to a school called PORTRAYAL. That was a primary school. When I was about 6 years old, I got burnt with fire.
Yeah.
And, what happened is, my mum had sent us to bed and we got out of bed, my mum wasn't there, and we had candles, so I lit the candle, because I used to like to draw.
Yeah.
So I put the candle down, and I forgot about it, and I was leaning over the candle and it set light to my pyjamas.
Yeah.
And that was traumatic.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really bad, yeah. Yeah, psychosis. How can I describe it? Because I'm living with it now. Hearing voices. What else? Yeah, that's my main problems.
Paranoia.
Paranoia, yeah, like I said earlier on, paranoia. Then I listened to a lot of Earth, Wind and Fire. I remember the band Police. Don't stand so close to me. That one, I remember that. Roxanne, that was another one. Yeah. Yeah. I remember being in the art room. My teacher would put music on. So that's what I remember, is listening to the Police. Yeah, it's good, yeah, I liked it. I was all right at art. I did art O-level at school. So I was okay at it. Okay. There was a band called the Bedrocks. They had a success with a song called Obla Di Obla Da.
Okay.
You might not remember it because it was the 70s.
Yep.
And that was my first experience. The band used to rehearse in our basement.
Yep.
I remember my mum saying, Kev, come and listen to the band. So that's my first introduction, apart from radio. My mum would have radio on. But
was radio around that time?
Yeah, of course. I can remember hearing the Beatles on radio, so that's late 60s.
Okay.
But yeah, my first experience was the Bedrocks. There's a song called Obla Di Obla Da, and it went, Obla Di Obla Da, life goes on. Ah, la la la, life goes on. I think the Beatles bought their song. It didn't come until I was about late 40s.
Yep.
And I had mental health problems.
Look, you're older than late 40s right now.
Yeah, I'm 59.
Oh my God. I congratulate. Black don't crack. I swear.
Yeah, I'm 59.
You fucking own it.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah, I can't complain. I've got a few grey hairs. I didn't go to the pub until I was about 18 years old.
Okay.
There was a place called The Standard, Victoria Park Road. And I remember drinking, thinking, no, this is all right. Came out of there, the cold air hit me and I got pissed. I was pissed. Came home, sick on my mum's settee. And my mum
Oh my!
Yeah, that's my earliest memories of having the drink, going to the pub. Her name was Julie Garton.
Okay.
We went to school together.
Okay.
And I had a crush on her.
Okay.
I remember her maths class used to be next door to my form class.
Yeah.
So I'd come out of class and just to say hello.
Yeah.
And one day I plucked up courage. I asked her out and she said yes. So my first love was a girl called Julie Garton.
That must have been so precious.
Yeah. Went out for 2 years. There's no more experience in Leeds, but when I came to London, when I went to St Matthias School, which is in that direction, I can't remember doing much music things What I do remember is there's a thing called country dancing, so we did that.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, but music and more influence when I say I was a teenager.
Yeah.
Then I used to, at dinner times, I'd go to the choir
Yeah.
and I'd sing in the choir.
Yeah.
Also, during the breaks at school,
Yeah.
I remember hearing in the music room, small
Yeah,
music room,
yeah,
it had
yeah.
a set of drums, piano,
Yeah.
guitar.
Yeah.
I remember hearing again, what is that? So I rushed into the place,
Yeah.
saw the drum kit,
Yeah.
and I goes, can I play, can I play?
Yeah.
I started mucking about on the drums
Yeah.
and singing. So that's my influence into music.
Racism.
Then I didn't experience it, then, not early. So like I said, the late 70s.
They called you a black bastard.
Yeah, I didn't think much of it. I didn't care about it. It didn't mean anything to me.
Okay. So what does it mean now?
Now I'm okay. I don't have that problem. I see everybody as
What have you
on an individual
level.
level.
You wouldn't mention it now.
No, because I was looking back.
Yeah.
So I'm just talking about my experience looking back.
Yeah.
But it didn't. It didn't influence me to have hate between other nations.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Sorry.
experienced hate, did you not?
In a small way.
Small one.
Yeah, and yeah. Like I said, my experience had been called a black bastard. It's minor. Minor.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Minor. Yeah, let me see. 70s, it was good. We moved in the summertime, so it was hot. We lived with my aunt
Yeah.
in a place called Victorian Grove. It's now their flats, which is ironically where I live now, where the houses used to be.
Yeah.
70s, it was good. I liked it as a little kid. I loved the 70s. Racism, we'll talk about that. In the 70s was bad. You had a group of people called the National Front, and they was the main problem at that time. The only earliest memories I can remember with actually facing racism is when I was in Hoxton Market on a Saturday, and I used to buy records at that time. So I bought my records, but I came out because I had a crush on Debbie Harry, the singer. So I was looking for the records, and the guys who sell their pamphlets and leaflets on the market streets. And so I remember he goes to me, "Oh, you black bastard!" And I didn't think much of it. I was just in a state of shock. So I looked to the side, and I just carried on doing what I was doing. That was my first experience of racism at that time in the 70s.
Any other?
Nice to meet you.
Come and have a trip with me, I'll buy you a beer.
I'm good. Thank you.